Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to She Soiree Live Sprints at LTech. मेरा नाम बेमिसाल इकबाल है and we're back with another amazing female hero for you all. Like I always reiterate every time, this platform that we have at LTech and She Soiree Live Sprints जो हम conduct कर रहे हैं, week after week, we're trying to redefine female heroes for Pakistan. बट जब हम हीरोज का नाम लेते हैं लोगों को लगता है आउट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड सेलिब्रिटी टाइप फिगर्स हु आर अनइमेजिनेबल अनअचीवेबल वेरी फार फ्रॉम अस. सो हमारी एक बहुत छोटी सी कोशिश है टू ब्रिंग वुमेन हु आर अप्रोचेबल, हु आर रिलेटेबल, हु मे हैव सिमिलर चैलेंजेस इन लाइफ लाइक अस. एंड इस कोशिश के थ्रू हम चाह रहे हैं कि हम इन औरतों को इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे लाएं ताकि आप उनकी कहानी सुने, उनकी बातें सुने, उनकी चैलेंजेस और उनकी सक्सेसेस के बारे में सुने और शायद ये आपको इंस्पायर और मोटिवेट कर सके टू डू समथिंग इन योर लाइव्स for the better, to become better versions of yourself. Because at the end of the day, we have to every single day try to become a better version of ourselves, and that is how change happens. So this is one of the things that we're trying to do here at LTech for you all. For other things, you can also check our website. There's a lot of content up there. There's a lot of happening, conferences happening. There's a lot of trainings happening. So please do subscribe to the newsletter from the website as well. And if you feel that you know someone or you want to tell your story, please get in touch. We would love to feature you. So today we have with us the head of e-commerce, Bonanza and Satrangi, Nida Siddiqui. She is one of the only females who's been at this senior level since the past 4 years. And that in itself is a big achievement, to be able to be in the industry at such a senior level and be the only female in this industry, e-commerce industry, at such a high level. So we're going to listen to her story, her challenges, and her successes today. Assalamu alaikum, Nida. How are you?
Walaikum salam, Bemisal and Aqsa. She's not here, but thank you so much for having me be part of this session. I'm extremely delighted and I'm extremely honored because Bemisal and Aqsa, we all go a long way. They were our seniors at Zabis and we'd always look up to them, and they would always be doing fun and inspiring things like Orange Tree Foundation, and they were always involved in something or the other, be it any societies and whatnot. So this was always very inspiring and we would always look up to them. And now we finally have connected again through this beautiful platform, and I'm more than delighted to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh no, the pleasure is all ours. Trust me, when we connected back with you and you told us what you're doing, we were immensely proud of you. Like, एक तो होता है ना, वो एक senior होने की pride अलग होती है, और एक वो होती है कि यार, wow, you guys have come such a long way. So mashallah, you and your batchmates, mashallah, you guys have been doing phenomenal work in the careers that you guys are pursuing, and best of luck and more power to you. Nida, for the audience and for me as well, why don't we go back to your story and you tell us all the way from when you decided to pursue this career and what education choices you made throughout, and just tell us, walk us through your life.
All right. Okay. So that's quite a history, but anyway, so I'll start with my O levels. Pura ek background dene ke liye. So basically, I've done my O levels and I was able to score like 5 A's and 3 B's, and all my courses were medical, like bio and physics and chem, and I was scoring, and I don't know, I was somehow able to score A's in them. And I think even history and geography, like I think Pak studies, if we would call it, or forgot what it's called now, but even in that I scored around a good 97, and my bio was 96, chemistry for 95, and one of the courses was 93 or something. So I was I don't know, extremely pumped to pursue medical only then for my A levels as well. But then A levels happened, and I'm not ashamed or embarrassed to say this, but I did my first my AS level, and somehow I never had any tuitions ever. So I realized that no, chemistry is really hard, and I was somehow not able to get amazing scores to be able to pursue my future in medical. And also I kind of always felt, even during my O levels, that another interest that I always had was in political affairs and in social studies and geography and history. I was always very much involved in that as well. So I think I was torn between the two things, bio and history and social sciences. So once I was in A levels, I think I figured with an AS level that no, this is not going to work out. And also, I'll be very honest, मुझे बहुत जल्दी पैसे कमाने थे somehow. I was like, नहीं, तो बहुत करना पड़ेगा. I had so many doctors around me, and then they were always telling me कि हम पढ़ रहे हैं, we're still studying, and oh my God, we're earning so less. And I was like, you know, let's just drop it. बहुत मेहनत लग रही है. Let's just pursue the other thing that I'm really interested in. That was social sciences. So I changed my courses in A levels only, and then Zabas happened. I was actually looking up for courses, and I was really interested in international affairs, and that was my majors. And my minors was, I think, social policy. That was my minors. So I pursued that. I did my degree in social sciences, and you guys were obviously my seniors. So that was an interesting journey altogether. We would really be interested in writing and researching and stuff, and I thoroughly enjoyed that course. Bimasal, if you would remember, we used to have Aisha Chapra courses, gender studies and world history. Those were like the best. So
Absolutely. I 100% agree with you. Life changing.
Somehow all of us, we were like so motivated. कुछ लोग को था कि हम MTO join करेंगे. Some people were like we would change the world and whatnot. And I remember there was this whole joke at Zabas as well, social sciences will save the world. And that was
and look, we are.
Yeah, we are kind of still doing that. Yeah. Hello. So I was really looking forward to the degree. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like it was tough. It was very theoretical, but I thoroughly enjoyed the degree. But again, there was another change of mind. And that happened when I started working in 2013 during my last semester of my undergrad. I started working, and I started off my career as a content writer. I joined Park Towers. A very weird choice, but करीब था Zappos के, you know, कर लेते हैं, content तो लिखना है and stuff, and I would start writing articles. लिखने का हमें इतनी आदत थी कि हम कोई बड़ी बात नहीं थी हमारे लिए लिखना. तो वहां से स्टार्ट किया. उसके बाद वहां पे I spent good 14 months. It was a good journey first start, बड़ा अच्छा रहा. I also moved into the creative side, and I would vet content, and I would design the newsletters and stuff. तो वहां से थोड़ा advertising का exposure मिला. And obviously mall था, so I would keep looking at branding of different brands as well. And then I joined the brand crew, and I was a creative content writer and a copywriter, and I was working at two accounts, Bloro. It was an NFC payment account, and I was also working at Unilever's portal called Beautiful You, whereby I would go cover events, write about them. They had this portal. I don't think they have it anymore. It's been taken down. So we would write a lot of jazzy content for that. Again, content likhne ki itni aadat thi, that was another not a problem. But what happened was that during that time, I realized that I actually opted to do, and I don't know, not a lot of people know about it. I did one semester in MS Social Sciences, thinking that I would get into CSS and I'd probably do CSS and stuff. But then that one semester, I kind of realized, I'm so sorry, but I kind of realized that there were not many courses to offer. Most of the courses we had already done in our bachelor's. So I actually was getting pulled towards advertising as well at that point. So I decided to pursue my master's in advertising, switched my field. And obviously my work was very aligned to advertising. I wanted to learn about consumer behavior, copywriting properly, like in a professional manner. So I did my degree there from Zabas only. And there was, again, I thoroughly enjoyed my Zabas grade. I mean, there was a lot of learning and I really enjoyed it. I would not say that I was like the best student, but I was above average. I would score in like 80s. So I was like, सही है, मजा आता था पढ़ने में, अच्छा सीन था. So जब brand crew में मैं थी, there was another switch. So many switches in my life, but anyway, I kind of realized at that point that copywriting is fun, but मेरे साथ क्या होता था बेमिसाल, that I would get done with my work, like I was somehow quick with my work. I would get done with my work assignments by maximum another hour of second half, and then I would be free. And I would not like that. I'd be like, मैं फारिग बैठी हुई हूँ, ये क्या सीन है, फिर हम events पे जाते हैं, रात को लेट हो जाता है, हम cover कर रहे होते हैं. And it was kind of taking a toll on my personality as well, because if you remember back in 15 and 16, 14, 15, 16, there was this whole trend of socialites on Instagram. People would go to the events and any random person would be tagged that this person was spotted wearing this and this person was doing this seen at this particular event. And I kind of felt this is too flashy and not really my cup of tea. I want to do something more corporate, something more I think at that point I wanted to be extremely engaged in my work. Like now yahan dekhna hai na wahan dekhna hai, I have a goal right there and I want to be very much engaged in my work, and I wanted something that would just give me, the word is ragra, corporate kisam ka ragra. I wanted to be more business oriented. I wanted to maybe learn the key and stuff, and at that point I realized that e-commerce was booming. So I started applying at DHL, I started applying at Yevo, I started applying at Daraz, and I got into Yevo. This Yevo was TCS Ecom. I was in part of TCS Group, and they launched their very first marketplace to give tough competition to Daraz. And I was part of the founding team of TCS. So I worked there for about 1.5 years and so, and I was in women's fashion category. And I had around 60 to 70, or I think maybe 80 brands under my belt. Like I was a vendor manager for that. That included tier 1 brands. Like I was looking at Alkarams and Kulemas and, Lalas of 26, 16 and 17. And same time, I was also looking at tier 2, Sitara Lawn and stuff, and also even tier 3 vendors. So, काफी अच्छी learning. It was very tiring, and we had a very first Black Friday. That was something I had never experienced before. The rush to achieve your KPIs, the rush to make sure the numbers are coming in. So even though I hated maths all my life, my dad always like says, yeah, maths will never leave you and stuff. And he always would say that to me. And somehow now I'm playing with numbers all the time. I'm number crunching all the time. And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. So I realized that just gave me a very strong adrenaline rush. I was like, I have to do this. So then Bonanza happened. How I actually was a very funny story. I approached my ex-boss then to onboard Bonanza at Yevo. मैं बहुत पीछे पड़ गई थी उनके सेल्स करनी आ गई थी जब तक तो she was like, you know what, I would love to be part of Yevo. I would love to collaborate. Just that we don't have a e-commerce here and we're just trying to set that up right now. So she was like, hey, since you're really after my life, how about you come in for an interview? Okay, why not? Brand side, good flavor. And again, another huge challenge in front of me was कि कुछ था ही नहीं, scratch से बना था, तो मुझे पता नहीं क्यों challenges लेना बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. I love the startup culture, love to make things up from scratch. So I was approached from them, so I wanted to have a brand side flavor as well because marketplace कर लिया था, अब e-commerce बनाना था, इसमें tech भी आता है, इसमें customer service भी आती है, इसमें operations भी आता है, digital marketing भी आती है. There's a lot of things that are part of e-commerce, and you look at the brand side, it's huge business altogether. So I joined there 4 years down the lane from having, I think, what was the sale? I think 50,000 or maybe 1 lakh at max. So now we are a big 10% of total sales of Bonanza. So from being not even 0.1% of the sales to now being 10% of the total business of Bonanza. Huge journey. And I would like to mention a few things that we have done. We have achieved for a while. We have changed 3 websites from Magento 2.3, from PHP to Magento 2.3. That was the latest technology at that point in 2018 and 17. To now, recently in November 25th, 2020, we launched our Shopify Plus website. And I would also want to add something more because I love talking about it. We are the only website or brand in Pakistan who has launched an AR-based website. What is AR? Augmented reality. So we have a makeup category. So I decided to come up with a line whereby people would be able to, apply makeup, try it live on their face and see how it looks. So I would love you all to go to Bonanza's website, check the beauty shop out, and you will see the AR feature where you can try the makeup, share the picture, save the picture, and you can even also because during COVID, you can't really test the product. So the idea was to engage the younger audience because मैं ज़्यादा बोल रही हूँ, but last bit. But
नहीं आप बोलें, बहुत मजा आ रहा है. This is all new to me.
Okay, so Bonanza being the legacy brand, it's usually our moms and our dads who know about Bonanza. Even we kind of know Bonanza, but we are now trying to tap onto the younger audiences, Gen Z and the millennials who are younger than 1995 to 90, that's millennial. So we're trying to tap onto them because they were not the direct buyers of Bonanza. So with Bonanza launching cosmetics and perfumes category, we are now, and we have a very tech-savvy website. So we are now drawing in the new audience that was never part of Bonanza before. So this is what we have done so far. I'll go into the details, but वो अलग sessions होते हैं जहाँ we talk about only channels and whatnot. But ये बड़ी interesting चीज़ है. और एक और बात मैं add करना चाहूँगी because I have a feeling a lot of Zappos audience would be looking into this, given Devansar and Aksa. Just yesterday, I was sitting into this meeting about some payment gateway, and we were checking out our competitor's website, and we realized that on November 25th, when we launched our website, we were the only brand right now to come up. I'm mentioning this because this is important. We were the only brand which started using the light baby pink color on the website. Aista. बाकी कंपटीशन की वेबसाइट भी पिंक होना शुरू हो गई and I was like ये क्या है? So people are actually now following Bonanza from
Following the
not
trend.
having any website to us becoming trendsetter. I think it's a long way. We've come
And
a long way.
it's an achievement, no doubt, because when people are copying you, that's when you're working in
Yeah.
action. Absolutely.
So we created a buzz there. So I'm really happy for that.
That is amazing. And for you to, refurbish a brand like Bonanza, jo aap khud keh rahe ho, okay, it was something that our parents would associate with. To bring it to the younger audience, that in itself is a huge I'm sure it was a huge challenge. So, Nida, just to, spell it out to the audience who don't fully understand how e-commerce websites are set up, how it happens, what happens behind the scenes, give us a little bit of a down low, okay? Kaam kis tarah, like when you started setting up the e-commerce site for Bonanza, what were the challenges you faced? क्या background में क्या चलता है?
अच्छा, that's a very interesting question और बहुत कुछ चलता है. मैं summarize करूंगी उसको. पहले तो हमें देखना पड़ता है, we have to do our research. We have to figure out the latest trends which are maybe in India or maybe in any Turkish website or any European website. तो हम उन brands को देखते हैं कि वो क्या technology use कर रहे हैं. Then of course कुछ ही platforms हैं, like some platforms like Shopify Plus, WooCommerce जो इतना ज़्यादा use नहीं होता, but there's Magento and Shopify which are the leading platforms for any brand to have their website on. So first you have to understand what exactly does your brand need. Do you need a Magento? Do you need a Shopify Plus? And why do you need it? Because उसमें different चीजें होती हैं कि Magento की resources पाकिस्तान में इतनी नहीं है. It's hard to manage. And then do you want to maybe customize your website a lot and stuff? So what do you do? How do you achieve the customization? So we first do this research at our end. Then website के ना, अब मैं e-commerce थोड़ा बताऊँ आपको, तो इसके 5 departments होते हैं. एक आपका प्रोडक्ट कैटलॉग मैनेजमेंट, प्रोडक्ट मैनेजमेंट डिपार्टमेंट होता है. वो क्या होता है? व्हाटएवर कंटेंट यू सी ऑन द वेबसाइट, दैट इज बीइंग डन बाय द प्रोडक्ट टीम. Then you have operations team which manages your orders. Then you have a warehouse team which picks, pack and processes your order. Then you have a customer services team, very important team again. Then you also have a digital team. In our case, we have a digital team in house, but we have our tech partners who are managing our website for us, and they're also doing performance marketing for us. Performance marketing अलग होती है. वो होती है जब आप conversion based ads चलाते हैं, then you achieve some conversion. And then there's brand marketing and there's RNF campaigns, reach and frequency campaigns, through which you create brand awareness. So these are 2 goals that you have to follow. So जब आप brand website बना रहे होते हैं, तो पहले आपने अपनी need analysis कर लिया. You know what exactly do you need. Then you choose your platform and then you start coming up. लेआउट बनना शुरू होता है वेबसाइट का, ब्लूप्रिंट्स आपके साथ शेयर होते हैं, वायर फ्रेम्स आपके साथ शेयर होते हैं. यू रियलाइज कि आपकी कितनी कैटेगरीज हैं, आपने कितना किस चीज को लगा, मतलब what is exactly you need depends very from brand to brand. Then website Shopify hardly takes 2 months, 1.5 months or 2 months. Magento took freaking 6 months. It's very difficult to work on Magento. बहुत मसला होता था हमें उसके अंदर. हमें अगर प्राइस अपडेट करनी होती थी, डिस्काउंट्स लगाने होते, तो वेबसाइट would face a downtime of 30, 35, 40 minutes because there's so many SKUs. There are around 50,000 SKUs in a go on the website, for example, like Bonanza's website. So that was very challenging. And of course, you don't want a downtime on your website, especially during COVID days. That's where the focus is. So अब तो बहुत easy हो गया, हम customize कर देते हैं. अभी हमने fireworks लगाए हुए थे वेबसाइट के ऊपर, उसकी animation लगाई हुई थी, कैंडम हम चला रहे थे 14 अगस्त तक. कल ही हमने उसको डिसेबल किया है. तो ये सब चीजें आपको देखनी पड़ती हैं. उसके बाद फिर आप कंटेंट अपडेट करते हो अपना. आपको इंश्योर करना पड़ता है कि आपकी जो इमेजेस हैं वो क्रिस्प हैं, शार्प हैं, उसकी रेजोल्यूशन बिल्कुल परफेक्ट है, कोई चीज ऐसी तो नहीं कस्टमर को नजर नहीं आ रही है. देन यू ऑल्सो हैव हॉटजार. दीज आर सम एप्स दैट यू यूज टू आइडेंटिफाई कि आपकी कस्टमर की जर्नी कैसी होती है. कोई चीज ऐसी है जो आइडेंटिफाई आप करो कि maybe content is not clear, maybe description is not clear, maybe something's off with your thing, that you're getting traffic on your website but there is no conversion. So there are a lot of things that you have to look into. वो ये होता है कि वीकली आप टास्क लिख देते हैं कि आपको ये डेवलपमेंट करवानी है. अच्छा, सिर्फ ये नहीं कि वेबसाइट बन जाती है, फिर आपको बेमिसाल you have to speak to you have to research and speak to multiple vendors. मैंने आपको बताया हमने AR वेबसाइट पे लॉन्च किया है. इसी तरह से डिफरेंट चीजें चलती हैं. वेब पुश हो गया, उससे क्या होता है कि आप वेबसाइट लीव करते हो तो आपको पॉपअप आ रहा होता है कि वी हैव लॉन्च्ड दिस ऑन द वेबसाइट, कम विजिट द वेबसाइट. और इफ यू abandon your cart, then we'll give you a reminder through email or through push notification. इसके अलावा भी there are multiple things that you have to have on your website in order to make sure that customer is engaged. So that's the journey. I want to summarize it as much as I can. It's a long thing.
Lovely. And एक बहुत mini आपने crash course दे दिया है how to set up an e-commerce platform. So I really like that. मुझे ये बताएं कि क्या कहते हैं, when you're setting this up, when you're setting up the platform, what were the reviews that you would get from customers when you're, you know, introducing new things? And what has been, when it comes to, you know, facing the customer, what has been the most difficult thing, for example?
Okay. So we would obviously do a poll on the website. So sometimes you visit one of our pages, you would see a poll pop up. Have you experienced our AR feature, or have you experienced one of these features? And then also we would do mystery shopping on the website to understand from random people to understand if there's something that's missing on the website, something is glitching. ये तो बहुत basic सी front end level problems हैं. Back end पे जो एक मसला होता है वो एक अलग होता है. वो मैं थोड़ा सा बता देती हूँ. इस तरह
Please,
के
I want
प्रॉब्लम्स
to hear.
आते हैं
I want to
कि
understand.
हमने
Yeah.
प्राइस अपडेट कर ली, प्राइस हमने कोई डिस्काउंट था, हमने डिस्काउंट अपडेट कर दिया वेबसाइट के ऊपर. समहाउ क्या हुआ कि वो डिस्काउंट अपडेट नहीं हुआ. मेजेंटो में होता था कि क्रोन नहीं चलती थी. शॉपिफाई पे कभी होता है कि ग्लिच आ गया वेबसाइट के ऊपर. ऑब्वियसली इट्स अ सिस्टम, इट्स गोना ग्लिच. नथिंग इज गोना बी hunky dory, and this is something everybody who's setting up their website should know that if you're working in e-commerce, nothing will ever be perfect. ये रिटेल की दुकान नहीं है, उसका भी पेंट खराब होता है. सही है, तो यहाँ पे ग्लिचेस आएंगे, आप वी शुड बी
I
रिस्क
like that
टेकर.
example very much.
यस, बिकॉज ये मुझे हर किसी को एक्सप्लेन करना पड़ता है. शुरू में मुझे बहुत चैलेंज हो रहा था बिकॉज I'm sitting here I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज था टू मेक द सेट्स अंडरस्टैंड कि देखिए हंकी डोरी नहीं होगा.
हाँ.
ये टीथिंग इश्यूज आते रहेंगे, कभी भी कोई
Absolutely,
ऑर्डर्स भी आएंगे, कभी भी ऐसा होगा कि कुछ ग्लिच कर जाएगी. जैसे मैं आपको प्राइस का बताया कि प्राइस आपने अपडेट की, पीछे से अपडेट नहीं हुई, आपके पास फुल प्राइस आ रही है. यहाँ पे कभी कभी ऐसा भी होता है कि प्राइस फुल नहीं आ रही है, प्राइस ₹4 आ रही है. एंड यू लाइक ये क्या, ये कैसी प्राइस आ गई. These are kind of glitches that you face every day, and then the customers will place the order and you're like, नहीं हमने तो ₹4 में खरीदा है, हमें तो ₹4 में दो. And then you're like, oh my god, what do we do? तो शुरू में तो we would sometimes, if something is अभी ₹4 का तो ऑर्डर कैंसिल हो जाएगा. Something's for ₹2,000 and somehow the wrong discount has been updated due to any glitch, maybe even human error, because there's a lot of manual files that you have to maintain. ऐसा नहीं कि हमसे mistakes नहीं होती, हमसे भी होती हैं. कभी सिस्टम glitch कर जाता है कि वो आपने 20% ऑफ लगाया, वो 200% ऑफ हो गया, कुछ भी इस तरह का हो सकता है. सो उस केस में फिर हम शुरू में तो जाने देते थे कि अच्छा चलो सही है, कस्टमर हम देख रहे हैं कि रिकरिंग कस्टमर है, चलो हमारी प्रॉब्लम रिलेटेड हो. अब हम थोड़ा ऑर्डर कैंसिल कर देते हैं. कस्टमर्स लाइक क्या हमने तो ऑर्डर किया था, आपने मैं आपको वी गो टू सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स, वी राइट बैड रिव्यूज. द कस्टमर्स रियली बुली हो. Sometimes customers are very unreasonable as well. Like they have received something and they will lie to you. We haven't received it. Okay, हमें तो टूटी हुई lip color मिला है, हमें तो ये मिला है. And then of course you have to sometimes compensate and sometimes make sure that the customer, we give them vouchers or something to pacify them. So a lot of things that you have to look into.
Yeah, and I'm sure COVID में ये बहुत experience हुआ होगा.
COVID was the worst year of my life. I can't begin to tell you. Sales increased by 500 to 600%, of course, because everything else was closed. But बात ये कि अब सब कुछ लोग कहेंगे तो उसमें वेबसाइट का क्या कमाल है, क्या सेल आ गई. ब्रो कमाल ये है कि कोई मैनेज तो कर रहा था ना उसको.
Exactly.
How are you placing the orders?
दुकान तो खुली हुई थी.
दुकान खुली हुई थी. So who was behind it? Somebody was obviously updating the inventory all the time. We would stay up until 3 a.m. in the morning and update the inventory at 3 a.m. Why? Because 12 बजे तक, 12 बजे पीकार होता है, 9 बजे पीकार होता है, 6 बजे तो नहीं होता, सब घर पे थे. पीकार भी उल्टे पुल्टे हो गए सारे. Nobody knows what is the optimum time to do anything. People would stay up till 3 a.m. We would understand कि वेबसाइट का ट्रैफिक अच्छा अब गिर रहा है. वरना हमारे पास at one time users would be, the traffic on the website would be around 2,000, 2,500. सेल लगा दी 4,000. हम लाइक ये क्या हो रहा है. वेबसाइट अच्छा मेजेंटो की वेबसाइट थी, वो क्रैश भी कर जाए, स्लो हो जाए. फिर हम वेबसाइट डाउन करते थे, 3 बजे हम इन्वेंटरी अपडेट करते थे. वी वर वर्किंग राउंड द क्लॉक. एंड देन ये तो सिर्फ प्रोडक्ट साइड है. उसके बाद जब ये ऑर्डर्स गिरना शुरू हुए, ऑपरेशंस में बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो रही थी बिकॉज आपके 3PL पार्टनर्स वर नॉट रेडी टू टेक द ऑर्डर्स फ्रॉम यू. they did not have that kind of what you called they didn't have enough riders, they didn't have that strength to cater to your order, so they were picking up the orders from you but they were not delivering to the customer. And then after 15 days they would return the parcels to you saying that the customer has refused to accept. They never attempted it, and even if they did, the customer actually refused to accept because Sapphire का पहले आ गया, Gul Ahmed का पहले आ गया, हमने तो boredom shopping की थी. So the entire factory, we were just borrowing all the helping hands that we can and everybody was involved, and then we were just trying to pull stock out of everywhere because of very strict lockdown. So that was a nightmare period and I hope that never happens again. It's crazy, but then again, हमने obviously then we played smart. अब तो हम बहुत ऑप्टिमाइज हो गए हैं, अब हम ओमनी चैनल पे चले गए हैं कि हम रिटेल स्टोर से ऑर्डर प्रोसेस करवा देते हैं, उसकी इन्वेंट्री सिंक कर देते हैं। पहले तो हम लोग गोस इन्वेंट्री डाल देते थे। गोस इन्वेंट्री क्या होती है? फिजिकल स्टॉक अवेलेबल आपके पास नहीं है, पर आपने सप्लाई चेन किसी ने आपसे कमिट कर दिया, सप्लाई चेन ने दिस केस कमिट कर दिया कि we'll give you 20, that's a very, I'm just giving you an example, 20 units of this. Now you have ordered for 20 units, but they were only able to share physical 5 units. Now what do you do with those 15 orders? Refund,
ये भी होता है,
cancel,
अच्छा।
vouchers. It's crazy. So अब हमने ये कर लिया है, to in order to encounter or cater to this problem is we have started syncing stores. So जैसे for example 2 दिन का break आ रहा है मुहर्रम का, तो हम अपने जितने भी रिटेल स्टोर्स हैं ओवरऑल पाकिस्तान, हम स्पेशली बड़े KLI के, हम उनको रात को 9 बजे उनकी इन्वेंट्री सिंक कर देंगे वेबसाइट के साथ, और ये सिंक रहेगी अप अंटिल फ्राइडे मॉर्निंग 6 AM 7 AM ब्रांच मैनेजर्स विल रिपोर्ट रिसीव रिपोर्ट्स कि ये स्टॉक आपको अपना पार्टिसिपेट करना है फॉर ई-कॉमर्स। दे वुड ईदर प्रोसेस दी ऑर्डर्स राइट फ्रॉम स्टोर्स। हम अभी वो नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम अपने लाहौर में या पिंडी जो भी हमारे वेयर हाउसेस है वहाँ पे स्टॉक मंगवाते हैं, वहाँ से हम ऑर्डर प्रोसेस करवा देते हैं। अगर कभी ऐसा हुआ कि हम ये नहीं कर पाए और हमें स्टोर से प्रोसेस, हम उसके लिए भी रेडी हैं, हम स्टोर से भी ऑर्डर प्रोसेस कर सकते हैं। और हम ये भी कर सकते हैं कि हम पूरे वक्त स्टोर्स के साथ इन्वेंट्री सिंक रखें और वेयर हाउस भी यूज ना करें अपना। So now we're prepared for
Have the
everything.
options. So
We
COVID
have all
taught
the
us.
options ready for us.
Yeah, so when I talk about work, your work impacting society, e-commerce is the future, and it is going to impact society, and it's already impacting your lives in particular. So when you see yourself as with the work that you're doing, how do you feel that, yeah, I am doing massive things in my life for the society? तो आपका दिमाग किस ज़हन किस तरफ जाता है?
To be honest, Bimisal, I don't think I'm doing massive work for society, and that's why I really want to be part of mentorship programs. I really want to learn, actually learn from others. That's one thing I'm always up for learning. कभी भी किसी point पे ये नहीं बोलती हूँ कि मुझे सब आ गया, नहीं, मुझे भी कुछ नहीं आता. Every day is a learning thing. And secondly, I want to, whatever I have learned so far, I want to share the experience with others. I would actually want to encourage women to come up and be sitting here where I'm sitting. That's why in my team, I have a lot of girls and they're handling operations as well. They're handling catalog as well. And I keep telling them all the time that you guys have to shadow me. So how do you do that? You can't just do that just by doing your bit of the work. Do freaking everything.
Everything. That's how you learn. Yeah.
So,
this is something that has come up so many times in the She Swaris that you can't limit yourself to just what your JD says. आप कहीं नजर मारनी है, आपको सीखना है काम if you want to go out.
मैं एक्चुअली अपनी लड़कियों को वेयर हाउस भेजती हूँ तो सीख के क्या चल रहा है, बिकॉज मुझे याद है जब TCS में थे, हम ब्लैक फ्राइडे था, हमारे बॉसेस ने हमें वेयर हाउस भेजा था, we ourselves packed the orders just to have the experience and none of us shied away from it. We're like, yes, we need to do this. ये नहीं करेंगे तो कैसे पता होगा कि ऑपरेशंस नहीं करेंगे तो क्या आगे क्या होता है.
Absolutely. So Nida, one leadership lesson that you as a woman were given or learned over the years that you want to impart to other female leaders out there or women who want to become leaders?
Achha, so we always heard female bosses are the worst. I always wanted to break this stupid thing that people say. I'm sorry for using the word stupid, but I wanted to break
it's a stereotype.
Yeah. The stereotype. I want to break the stereotype that women bosses are the worst. No, we're actually the most sensible bosses. I've seen worst male bosses, right? And that's where the major workforce is. So I think it's very important to stay calm, maintain your composure, have a one-on-one interpersonal relationship with all of your team members. You should know कि आपके team member के साथ किस साथ क्या problem हो रही है. This is not a way वो जो कहते हैं closed door policy होती है, नहीं भी हमसे आके बात नहीं करना. नहीं, I have a very open door policy. आप stern रहें, काम निकालें, पर टीम के साथ joke around with them, make them feel good, make them feel at home, because you are the one they're spending the most time with, 8 hours of the day, for heaven's sake. So थोड़ा सा calm and composed रहें और थोड़ा neutral भी रहें. And also at the same time ये ना करें कि आप credit ले लें अपनी टीम का. अगर आपकी टीम में से किसी एक्टिव ने भी कोई काम करके दिया और आपको लग रहा है बहुत अच्छा काम किया, आप उसको अप्रिशिएट करें एंड यू हाईलाइट इट इन फ्रंट ऑफ योर मैनेजमेंट दैट दिस इज व्हाट माय टीम इज डूइंग, बिकॉज़ योर टीम डिफाइंस यू. ऐसा नहीं होता कि आप अपने आप को एक्सक्लूड कर लेंगे, मेरी टीम तो स्टूपिड है और मेरी टीम तो गलत काम कर रही है और नहीं सर मैं देख रही हूँ अपनी टीम को, मैं अपने आप टीम को वो करूंगी. नहीं, ऑलवेज स्टैंड बाय योर टीम, बिकॉज इफ योर टीम इज मेकिंग अ मिस्टेक दैट्स एक्चुअली योर मिस्टेक. आपने क्यों ट्रेन नहीं किया सही से अपनी टीम को, तो आप यू शुड ऑलवेज बी स्टैंडिंग बाय योर टीम. Obviously the right things only, wrong things of course you scold them, but सामने वाले को ना बताओ कि मेरी टीम ने गलत किया है, खुद डील करो. जैसे हमारे अम्मी अबू भी कहते हैं घर में कि अपने घर के मसले घर में रखो, तो that's why I tell my team टीम के मसले टीम में रखो.
I like that. I love that. Acha, skills that you've developed that over the years, not just in your professional life, but something you've also taken home. Like it's also affected your personal life in a good way, like skills that you've learned.
I have learned to be more composed. I've learned to let go of things. I've learned to know when and where to, what battles to pick. I'm very choosy with my battles. That is something I've learned professionally. And even personally, I pick my battles now. And I try to stay calm and composed. And I try not to, I mean, ho jata hai, but I try not to react on things which do not require my reaction, because that's a waste of my energy and time. So I'm very selective about who I give out to my energy. So yeah, that's one thing I've learned.
Yeah, and that's something that we need as not just as in leading positions, but generally in life.
Generally in life, yes.
Your reaction
Because
to any problem will determine everything around that problem. So,
exactly. And also one more thing, that if somebody is picking up a wrong, like someone's picking up your nerve and trying to just, pull you down, who not just professionally, even personally, आप अगर उसको attack करेंगे, somebody I was just having a conversation with was just telling me, and I was like, yeah, exactly, that's true. You want to attack somebody, it's about what you said, what I said. There's no point. It gets dirty. So somebody who's nuthead would beat you down with his or her level of stupidity. So no point.
yeah.
So you be very strategic around the thing. You try to protect your things, that whatever you're doing, and then you showcase it in a very different way. You don't need to start a fight with somebody. So
Yeah. So given that e-commerce has consumed so much of your time during the COVID days, and I guess because future is e-commerce, it's going to take up so much of everybody's time, whoever's working in industry. Walk us through a typical day in your life.
a typical day in my life is I come to work, just work or okay. So I just, like, whenever I'm like, let's start work only. So whenever I just come to work, so I obviously first thing first I want to see on the board is the number of orders that are processed per day and the quantity that we've gotten for the day, and I check the sales number. Then I check with my operations team if the orders have been processed and stuff, and then I start getting on my product team's nerves. कि अच्छा कितनी onboarding हुई है, क्या बचा है, क्या नहीं बचा हुआ, कितने excuse रह गए. तो वो सब चीजें हो रही होती हैं, then I have one meeting or the other. I'm hopping in between meetings because my work primarily is to strategize and to improve the number of sales that we're doing. So vetting website for an hour or so whenever I get time at work. So I look through the website, browse through the website, check the competition as well, whatever they're doing, what's interesting in their lives. And then there are multiple meetings happening. Like, for example, yesterday there was somebody here for payment gateway. Before that, on Saturday, I had somebody over for new OMS, operation management system. So there are a lot of things that are happening. Then there's customer services things that are happening. Refunds karne, nahi karne, customer key problems, looking into their complaints, sometimes directly dealing with the customer as well. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है customer 2-3 मरतबा हुआ है 4 साल में customers यहाँ आ गए ऑफिस के अंदर.
What? ऐसा भी होता है? Oh my goodness.
Yes, and of course LinkedIn is very accessible, so they know who's who, right? And they can search you on, like, you're socially connected. They can search you on Facebook and then start sending you hate messages. Oh, we'll kill you. Give us our order and whatnot. So wo sab bhi hota hai, and then people are here. Then you deal with it. Of course, that's life. So इस तरह की बहुत चीजें होती हैं. Then आपकी day to day on day out meetings हो रही होती हैं with different departments and stuff. And then you leave work at 5:30. The work doesn't leave you. Still, I go to the gym then for my gym sesh. And then you come back home. I'm married now, so I have to be with Sisral for a while, and then be the bahu. Spend time with my family and stuff, and then watch Netflix and relax.
That's amazing.
That's the
And I love how you're mashallah juggling your personal life and your work life. And I know how tough it can get with the kind of work that you're doing, because the phone will never switch off. You have to.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
You have to, like, sort of put things away. And it has to be a conscious effort.
But depends on the kind of work I do. If something is glitching on the website at even at 12 a.m. at night, sometimes I have to myself ensure that I'm looking at the website at 12 a.m. at night as well, or sometimes randomly at any time as well, because it's technology. It can glitch any time or whatever can happen to it.
Yeah.
So ऐसा नहीं होता है आप completely switch off कर देते हैं, रात तक कुछ ना कुछ चल ही रहा होता है. For example, I'm telling you we sync stores at 9 or 10 p.m.
Yeah.
If I have to sing stores, or somebody from my team has to sing stores, I have to ensure that they have synced the stores and they haven't slept and forgotten all about it.
And forgotten, yeah.
But if they did, then I
in
have
the
to do it.
leading position, you need to make sure कि यार I'm at my A game, ताकि सब A game पे रहें. You right?
Yeah, so you can't forget about it. Responsibility उनके, मैं ये नहीं क्रेडिट लूंगी कि मैं करती हूँ, वही लोग करते हैं जिन प्रोडक्ट टीम जिनका काम है. But I have to be there because I can't be like तुम कर देना और मैं कुछ भी नहीं करूंगी. ऐसा नहीं होता. They like
Exactly,
boss
ऐसा नहीं
कुछ नहीं
होता.
करेंगी, क्या सीन है?
Yeah, and you have to set a good example for your team.
Exactly.
One thing that you do every single day that helps you become a better version of yourself.
Have coffee. Kidding. What do I do every day? Like I said, I try to pick my battles. The position I'm in, the kind of work I'm involved in, means a lot of problems with everybody around. So try to keep my calm. That's extremely important.
Wow, that's nice.
And try to obviously keep my head. There are days you don't feel like working. There are days you're okay. You're obviously you're human.
Yeah.
There are things that are happening.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I try to be responsible for my work. I try to pen down things that I have to look at daily, and then I just try to ensure that those things are happening.
Yeah.
Even if I'm traveling or whatever, I have to be constantly checking with my team. So I have to ensure that those things are happening. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So
Nita, थोड़ा सा हम अगर bird's eye view लें, and you're very proud of the fact that you've been the only female in this key position since the past 4 years, and there are women who are coming up. But और ऐसा क्या हो सकता है आपकी फील्ड में औरतों के लिए पाकिस्तान में, या औरतें क्या कर सकती हैं और फील्ड में क्या हो सकता है, इंडस्ट्री में क्या हो सकता है for it to become a better place for women to take up such positions like yours?
अब तो बहुत inclusive हो गया है. Even with e-com, a lot of girls who are coming up and they're taking up roles. But I think it's for the bosses, is very important that they try to have rotation within the team, so that everybody gets a flavor of everything. जब हम marketplaces देखते हैं, there are a lot of women there. Marketplaces like Daraz or Jomo or whatever. They're working in different departments, vendor management, this and that, operations भी कुछ देख रहे होते हैं, और vendor management तो आपको operations भी देखना पड़ता है 360. So it's very important that everybody is on rotation, regardless of their gender. So once that's that, and they are trained, and of course everybody is different, has a different kind of taste, and they have a different kind of goal plan, right? And they have different liking or whatever. So once everybody's on a rotation, they'll have an exact idea, whatever 360 idea of what's happening. And once they do, I think more women will also come up in the field. I think that's primarily important, because ऐसा नहीं है कि लड़कियां नहीं है, लड़कियां कर रही हैं इसमें काम. बहुत लोग आगे नहीं आ रहे हैं क्योंकि वो एक सिलेक्टेड जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन या सिलेक्टेड रोल के साथ बैठ जाते हैं. दे डोंट टेक इंटरेस्ट इन ऑपरेशन और digital marketing, customer services. So you have to have a flavor of everything in your field. Interest is very important, more than anything else. You're on mute.
Sorry. So if there are young girls who are watching you, there are plenty. My group पे इतनी है माशाल्लाह, and even women who want to change careers or go back to work even. उनके लिए आपकी क्या advice होगी कि वो क्या career choices लें, या study choices even, like what kind of subjects should they be studying to eventually land in the e-commerce sector?
Bipsal, to be honest, like I've shared my journey with you, from medical to social sciences to advertising, and of course advertising and marketing and e-commerce kind of related. So it's not very necessary that you would do one thing. A lot of times I've realized while working, because I'm a millennial myself, that वो अलग ज़माना था जब हमें कहते थे कि ये पढ़ोगे तो फिर यही करोगे. नहीं, अब तो हर कोई कुछ भी पढ़ के कुछ भी कर रहा है. So it's more about on ground experience that you have, and that leads you to select a certain job or some field. So but yeah, I think it's very important that everybody, because Amazon is really picking up these days, so I would advise, and this is advice I take myself as well. I have to look into it myself as well, because it's an ever learning, ever changing, ever evolving field. तो कभी भी मैं कोई एक नहीं बोल सकता कि हमें सब आता है. नहीं आता, किसी को कुछ नहीं आता. Sorry, कैसे आएगा जब हर चीज ज़्यादा evolve हो गई है. So with Amazon, you can take crash courses from YouTube only and start maybe looking on how to sell on Amazon. That is something that's really picking up. And apart from that, you can maybe start taking some DM courses, digital marketing courses as well online. That everything is on YouTube. You don't even have to pay for anything. So just start looking into those courses, and then मतलब pandemic में तो सभी सारे customers को मुझे लगता है कि समझ आ गया कि किस तरह से orders आते हैं. तो वो तो फिर आपको ऑटोमेटिक जब आप काम करेंगे आ जाएगा. पर ये कुछ चीजें हैं जो आई थिंक वो मैं भी कर ही रही हूँ अपने एंड पे, हर किसी को करनी जरूरी हैं.
No, and that's lovely. And that's something that has happened, that I've been picking up on a lot of Archie Suarez series, that education, yes, it is important, but more important is what you want from life, right? Like you, throughout your journey, you were like, मैं अब ये काम कर रही हूँ, बस this is my maximum that I could have taken from, for example, your Park Towers job. You were like, बस अब मैंने content writing सीख लिया, what's next for me? What's next for me? So I feel, was there any point in time when you, or maybe even now, like what's next for Nida, if I had to ask?
It does. 4 years at Bonanza, and now I'm like, what's next? I hope my bosses are not listening, but now I'm actually thinking कि अच्छा scratch से बना लिया, सब कर लिया, अब मैंने क्या करना है आगे? तो I'm actually right now in that phase when I'm again thinking and I want to stay in e-commerce, that is for sure. But अब मैं क्या करूँ? मैं FMCG में जाऊँ, मैं कोई market place दोबारा जाऊँ, या क्या करूँ? I'm again wondering about it because I have it up and running now, so I am still thinking कि मैंने क्या करना है. And back when I was doing working at BrandQ and I was doing content writing and I was covering events and I was blogging in a way, उस वक्त भी I had that same thing कि that's not enough for me. That is everybody. I want to be somebody who's doing something more, sorry for saying, more productive.
Yeah.
But I want to do something.
It's just you like challenges, right? So you're like, at
Yeah.
some point you feel like, okay, I have completely utilized myself. अब मैं क्या और next exciting कर सकती हूँ? And I totally get that. I'm also,
exactly.
Yeah, I also feel like I'm in the same boat where I'm just like, okay, one thing is complete. This is up and running. अब क्या मजे का challenge लेना है? So that
exactly
keeps you charged up.
So I'll tell you something interesting about Bonanza. So when I joined and my interview was being conducted by the director who was also the owner of the company. So he's like, you've done so many things, like same question, content say anything fancy, flashy, career or lifestyle say how you coming into something as aggressive as जहाँ पे आपको जाके मजदूरों से बात करनी पड़ती है. And I'll be very honest, जब मैंने join किया था and then मजदूर like not मजदूर, the warehouse staff didn't even know that there's a female boss. They knew there was a female boss. They were expecting some auntie coming in and like, you know. And when I went in, I was not very old. I was just like, I was what, 26 and a half, 27. And when I went and there were all सारे आदमी खड़े and I'm like, भाई सही से काम करें आप लोग. And I was kind of giving it to them. I had to. That's what I was told. You have to keep a straight face to talk to your labor staff. And they were also learning. So few of them started laughing. And I'm like, खड़ी हुई हूँ, वहाँ 12 आदमी खड़े हुए हैं और किसी को हंसी आना शुरू हो गया. And I'm like, अब मुझे भी थोड़ा हुआ कि क्या इसकी हंसी क्यों आ रही है, like मैं इतनी फनी तो नहीं हूँ. Then I had to like keep a straight face. I was like, ये इधर आए, आप हंसी किस बात पे आ रही है, क्या प्रॉब्लम है, काम नहीं करना आपको. Then बाद में मुझे वहां से मिल गया, बहुत सी आ गया क्या है. And my sometimes I would be talking to like I wasn't married, so I was talking on call and I was giving to my operations team, I don't care, you guys have to make sure that this is done. It's the training चल रही थी टीम की ना. Dad said, इस तरह से क्या कर रहे हो, why are you being so rude to your team? I was like, I'm not being rude, I'm being stern because I know these are the men who are older than me. They're not taking me seriously, so they'll only take me seriously once they know that I'm all about work. It's not funny. I'm not funny.
And
so
there is a difference between being assertive and being rude, and it's important.
Yeah.
You need to.
So
the other person.
Exactly.
Communication. Okay.
Exactly. So I was like, I'm just being assertive right now. I'm just putting them on a leash. Eventually, they will grow out to be. And now they're the same people still working here. मुझे कुछ बोलने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ती उन्हें.
वही आपको अपना वो लोहा मनवाना भी होता है.
जरूरी होता है बहुत, because शुरू में nobody was taking seriously. ये क्या, इनको क्या पता है, like, you know, it was very challenging. I was telling you about what my boss said when I was switching the field about this. So the interesting part about Bonanza is that I'm actually even getting to do the shoots. So I go and get the shoots done and stuff. So my urge or the itch that I would call to be part of the branding and the marketing side of the things as well. So I actually get my shoots and creativity that I have. So वो भी मेरी fulfill हो जाती है because I go get my shoots done myself for WebSpot. So I have a flavor, and then I'm really into partnerships and PR and strategy as well. So जितनी भी alliances वहाँ पे हो रही होती हैं, चाहे वो करीम के साथ हमने किए, HBL के साथ किए, जिस तरह की भी इस तरह की चीजें चल रही होती हैं, वो I am actually getting it done for Bonanza. So I'm just not doing e-com. I'm also doing kind of alliances and like shoots and creative things
That's
as well.
That's so exciting. So
I get the flavor of everything. So मैं फिर जब भी, I'll be honest, मैं कह तो रही हूँ कि 4 साल हो गया, मैंने क्या करना है, मैं बोर नहीं होती अपने काम.
Alhamdulillah for that. Yeah, because अब जैसे अगर 3 साल पहले आपसे कोई पूछता तो आप बोलती हैं 3 साल हो गए, फिर एकदम से कोविड हो गया, and the unimaginable what you're telling me, जो साल गुजरा है आपका, हमें नहीं पता अगले साल क्या होगा because life has become extremely unpredictable. So amazing. Last question for you, Nida. A message for LTech in our community from you.
Sorry?
A message from you for LTech and our community.
A message from me is I would say that for anyone, actually, to be honest, when you're working in a professional field or even anywhere else, please don't be more fraud than substance. Day in and day out, I come across so many people who are selling their BS stories. We'll do this, we'll do that, we'll achieve Mount Everest for you and whatnot. But when it comes to real work, they are not doing anything. And though ऐसे लोग आपको हर जगह मिलेंगे, आपके personal life में, professional life में, ये ऐसे लोग बहुत भरे हुए हैं. And these are the only people who are actually, very honestly, most of them are very actually progressing because they know the art of talking. But that's just the art of talking and blabbing, not real work. So do not try to sell just because you want to maybe, show, the word is show off. Maybe you want to flaunt or say that we're this and we're that. But जब आप actually में जिस चीज में आते हैं, so you don't really know that. So it's always better advisable to achieve something and then maybe do what you want about it, or maybe talk about it later. Because then you don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
People will be talking about your work.
Yeah.
So that's the advice I give to everyone, not just
That's
women, but
brilliant advice because
everyone.
that is something that even internally, like जब हम लोग बात करते हैं अक्साम में महक हमारी जो थर्ड co-founder were just like हम काम में इतनी जान लगाओ और इतना अच्छा काम करो that the work has
लोग बात करें ना.
Absolutely, absolutely. With that, I will just take one permission from you कि अगर कोई young है जो who want to reach out to you directly or even indirectly through our group, if I could share your LinkedIn address in the comments of this video so that
definitely, why not? Definitely.
And I look forward to hearing more from you, Nida. You have so much to give, especially with the not just the e-commerce work, but even everything else that you've learned over the years. So I would love to have you over again. And thank you for giving your time. I know you're literally at work while talking to me. So thank you so much. And
no problem.
Aapse zarur, we're going to keep in touch. And to everybody, thank you so much for attending this session. And inshallah, we'll be back with another amazing female speaker for you guys. Until then, let us know what you thought about today's talk. And if you know of anyone, or if you want to share your story, please write to us. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.